Once she stopped, the inflammation on her scalp reduced significantly. And when our blood sugar levels spike, our pancreas has to produce insulin. And if you have an inflammatory type of hair loss condition, then you want to avoid at all costs. It's actually wild because things that you wouldn't even think have in them have in them. How is it possible to be told that nothing can be done about your hair loss, but today your hair is thicker, fuller, and longer than it's ever been, even more so than when you were a child? In today's video, I'm going to go into the link between sugar and hair loss. And if you watch it till the end, you will walk away with insights and actionable steps that you can implement so you can begin to start seeing a transformation in your hair. So how exactly does sugar cause hair loss? So let's break it down. Sugar causes inflammation within the body, right? Sugar, especially refined sugars, it doesn't have a positive effect on our bodies. It doesn't have a positive benefit. And so when we consume foods that are high in sugar, it causes a spike in our blood sugar levels. When this happens, our pancreas needs to produce insulin, which is a hormone, to balance the sugar levels that are in our blood. But when this happens on a consistent basis, it throws our other hormones out of balance. And as I've explained before, hormones play a very big part in hair loss and in hair growth. And they have the potential to push your hair out of the growing phase and prematurely into the shedding phase. And so when you consume too much sugar, this is just one of the effects that it can have. So when your hormones are out of balance, this can have different types of impact on your hair and on your scalp. It can range from the thickness of your hair, literally becoming thinner. So one hair strand can lose its thickness and diameter. It can affect the number of hairs growing from a follicle, as well as that it can have a negative impact on your scalp. So it can lead to your scalp being excessively oily, which leads to dandruff, or it can lead to it becoming dry. Your hormones play a very, very big part in your hair health. And so that's why the reduction of sugar is something that you really need to think about and you need to incorporate when you are looking at achieving phenomenal hair. Sugar also triggers inflammation within the body. And if you have an inflammatory type of hair loss condition, then you want to avoid sugar at all costs. I've literally spoken to women who have CCCA, which is an inflammatory type of hair condition prevalent amongst Black women, and they have spoken about how their diet has had a direct correlation to the inflammation on their scalp. One lady told me that she drank, and she doesn't anymore, thank goodness, but she used to drink 8 cans of Coke a day. I don't even know how that's possible. But she would drink 8 cans of Coke a day. And she said that she noticed once she stopped drinking the Coke that the inflammation on her scalp, it reduced significantly. So what you are putting in your body is having a direct impact on the health of your scalp and your hair. And sugar, as I mentioned, is something which causes inflammation. And we need to remember that sugar is not just fizzy drinks, but sugar is also your bread, your rice, your pasta. And these have the ability to cause your blood sugar levels to spike just as much as a sugary drink or sweets. When you eat rice, sugar, pasta, carbohydrates, the body registers it as sugar. And there is so much sugar in the foods that we eat. It's actually wild because things that you wouldn't even think have sugar in them have sugar in them. What did I pick up the other day? I picked up a packet of dried banana chips, and I would expect for the sweetness in that snack to be from the natural sugars in the banana, but no, there were added sugars, right? I looked at the back of cornflakes. The second ingredient was sugar. Shreddies, the second ingredient was sugar. Like, oh, what else was there sugar in? And I couldn't believe it. There was a brand of plantain crisps, and I picked up the packet, read it, and there was sugar. Why do you need to add sugar to plantain crisps? Plantain is already sweet, right? So many things have hidden sugars in them, and they are also labeled under different names that you might not necessarily associate with sugar. So I have a group where I coach women and I teach them how to stop hair loss, how to attain hair growth and maintain hair health. And so in our group this month, I'm going to be doing a masterclass specifically on this, and then we'll be going into a 21-day no sugar challenge. And so if this is something that you would like to be a part of, if you are experiencing issues with your hair and you want to restore your hair, you want to have phenomenal hair, you want to be the most phenomenal version of yourself, confident, loving what you see when you look in the mirror, then click the link in the description below and you can access my complimentary training and you can join my Strand Salvation Hair Bootcamp. Sugar is the cause of so many different diseases. It's literally unreal. When you literally trace all of the sicknesses that are out there that lead back to sugar, your mind would be blown. And currently right now, this is my day 23 of no sugar, low starch. And I can't even tell you how amazing I feel. I have so much more clarity in my thinking, in the way that I do my work, in my discipline. Not to mention, I have lost all the baby weight that I gained, which is something that I am not mad at. But when you take a conscious and intentional decision to reduce sugar from your diet, the benefits that it has are just amazing. And for me, what I love is that my decision to reduce my sugar intake has come from my love of hair, for my desire to want the best hair, to treat my hair with love, to see it at its healthiest and to see it flourish. And that is the beauty of the Phenomenal Hair, Phenomenal You ethos. When you work with me in the way that I address hair health, which is in a holistic manner, not only do you receive the benefits of phenomenal hair, but you also receive the benefits of a phenomenal life, being the most phenomenal version of yourself. So as I said before, click the link in the description below if you want to join. Bootcamp starts next month. So back to the list. Sugar also can impact the way your body absorbs nutrients, and it can actually inhibit the nutrients that your body wants to absorb from the nutritious foods that you're eating. And there are certain nutrients that are required for optimum hair growth, such as iron, vitamin D, which is really a hormone. But to be honest, you need as much as you can get from your food nutritionally in order to really see your hair thriving. Sugar might seem harmless, but the impact that it has on your hair and your health is very, very real. And in order to truly reduce sugar from your diet, it's something that is a process. And it's a process that I have been literally undertaking for the last March will be a year since I have begun my sugar reduction journey. And now I'm at a place whereby I don't consume refined sugar. I don't eat sweets. I can't even bear the thought of drinking a drink because I understand I'm literally just drinking sugar and I am not mad at it. I'm at a place whereby it doesn't faze me. In the beginning, it was hard. I'm not going to lie. But now it's almost a way of life. Like, I am so intentional about what I put in my body. I do have my cheat days here and there, but I know how to control myself and I do things in moderation. And it's literally a result of desiring the best hair that I've ever had. And if you want help in this area, if you want for me to coach you, if you want the advice of a certified trichologist, if you want the support of a community of women who are on the same journey as you, who motivate you, who keep you consistent, if you want me to hold your hand on this journey to phenomenal hair, then click the link in the description, access my complimentary training, and you can join the Strand Salvation Bootcamp. And if you'd like to find out what it looks like to work with me one-to-one, then again, everything is in the description box below. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I'm coming out week after week, giving you knowledge and understanding, sharing with you what the industry is not telling you about hair health, about hair loss, about hair growth. And if you want to continue on this journey to phenomenal hair and the phenomenal you, then this is where you need to be.